Hey there, my clan. It's Shoy Connects, back with another episode of YouTube. And today we're going to be talking about don't be needy. This is probably a really important topic that men need to hear. And this is extremely important because most guys are in a state of scarcity and neediness. Now, what I will say is that this isn't just about dating. This is about other areas of life as well, like business and friendships and everything. But I'm now just going to talk about why it's so bad to be needy. The reason why being needy is almost like a life sentence, if you keep being that way, is because it signals low status. It puts you in a vulnerable position and it puts you open to manipulation, especially in things like marriages, or relationships in general, work office dynamics, friendship dynamics, and vice versa. You see, a common trait that I see in needy guys is that they lack the capacity to say no. You see, it's a common thing that people say about nice guys, that most of the time they're not really that nice, they're just weak. And I can say that about myself. Like the old version of me, he was a nice guy on paper, but in reality he was just weak. He just couldn't say no. And funnily enough, he wasn't really that nice when he couldn't get what he wanted, which only goes to show that he wasn't truly that way. And the thing about being needy is that most guys internalize it as a state. Like, I've done Tinder experiments before with female profiles, I've seen YouTube videos of them, and just looking at the way these guys message girls makes me think, well, no wonder why there's a male loneliness epidemic. No wonder why none of them want them. Because they're just not masculine at all. They're just really acting low status, weak, needy. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to just be super rigid and that you never compromise and that you're always being the so-called man of the house non-stop. But what it does mean is you need to be in your masculine energy more often than not. Now, this means, for example, making decisions more often than not, being able to decide, being decisive. See, women love it when a guy can take charge and take the lead. I'm not saying that you have to always lead or that you have to pay for every single thing. I'm just saying that you just need to ensure that you're coming from a place of abundance and not neediness. And here's the thing, abundance mindset comes from within. It is the belief that you are able to attract multiple options and that you're not in a state of scarcity or desperation. Guys who are in a state of scarcity and desperation, it comes off in their body language. It comes off in their subcommunications, and you can pretend to be abundant, you can hide it all you want, but they're gonna find out, trust me. And the reason why being needy is so bad is, well, I'll actually give you some reasons. First of all, obviously, it makes you more vulnerable to manipulation in relationships. You will start failing shit tests, you'll bend to their whims all the time. Number two, in friendship groups, you're more likely to get bullied. As you can see, that every friendship group has like a status ladder, and the person at the bottom is always the one that's on the butter end of the joke every single time. And the third thing is just general dynamics. You will find that life will just be a lot harder if you are needy. Now we're going to talk more about guys on dating apps. So what that Tinder experiment showed me was that just most guys just drift through life. They don't really think about things. You know, they'll watch TV, they'll sign up for a university course that they don't even know anything about or they don't really care about. And then when they're asked about it, they go, "Oh, well, I just want to party and meet girls," only to then realize that most of those girls don't even want them. And furthermore, when they do somehow manage to look out and get a relationship or even a marriage, it doesn't go well because they're just simply not that guy. The women usually settled on them as the second or third option. The guy is very, very rarely, if ever, her best option.